You are looking live at Loyal High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball, a non-conference affair featuring the visiting Auburndale Eagles and the home team, the Loyal Greyhounds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we jam out to tunes from the Loyal High School band pep band under the direction of Shaylee Croxall. This is Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play tonight. Chris Anderson to my right on production. Should be a good matchup tonight between these two teams. As you look at the records on the slide in front of you, it shows Auburndale at 9-10 overall, which can become somewhat misleading. They play a very tough schedule, and they're playing a lot of teams that are even bigger than they are. They come in at 6-6 in the Merriwood South, head coached by Chad Weinfurter. Their last game for the Eagles was a win Friday, February 6th on the road at Athens, and they defeated Athens 62-28. They're off now until Friday when they have a home game versus Abbotsford. Points and rebounds leaders. Will Akins leads the team in points at 13.9 a game and averaging 9.2 rebounds per game. Josh Lundgren chips in 11.1 a game and 4.3 rebounds. And Jackson Gruby, 6.2 points a game, 4.6 rebounds per game. In the assist department, Josh Lundgren with 3.5 a game, Peyton Weinfurter 2.7, and Ray Teska 2.4 assists per game. For the number 3 seeded Loyal Greyhounds under the direction of Brandon DeSmit, they come into this at 18-1 and 10-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt. Their last game was a seesaw victory up in Owen, which we brought to you on the Zaleski Sports Network, as the Greyhounds defeated the Blackhawks 56-50. They next play on Thursday. They will be here and will host the Gilman Pirates. The Mighty Three, Bryce Deegan, Kane Tofar, and Rhett Lamovic. Deegan leading the team with 19.5 a game, Tofar 13 a game, and Rhett Lamovic 8 points per game. Deegan also leading the team in rebounds per game at 7.5. Kane Tofar with 3 a game, and Rhett Lamovic with 3.5 rebounds per game. In the assist department, Carson Bryant with 2.5, Carson Bremer with 2.0, and Reed Stiglitz 1.5. Not really sure what Owen Withy did last Friday, but they really took both Kane Tofar and Rhett Lamovic out of the scoring column last Friday, but Bryce Deegan was able to have a big game along with Hunter Walter, and the Greyhounds kept their win streak alive. They have not lost since they took it on the chin versus Spencer back in December. As we look at the Merriwood South Marathon, on a great season. They're undefeated in the Merriwood South. They're 17-1 on the season. Auburndale 6-6 in the conference, 9-10 overall. Edgar at 6-6 also tie for second with Auburndale. They're 8-10. The Assumption Royals at 5-6 in the Merriwood South, 9-8 overall. Stratford, the boys are 4-7 in the Merriwood South, 8-10 overall. Wausau Newman in last place in 6th, 4-8 overall, 7-12. Other Merriwood South games, Edgar is at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, and we have a crossover game, another one as well, between the Merriwood South and the Eastern Clover Belt, as Neilsville is at Stratford tonight. The Eastern Clover Belt is neck and neck with Loyal and Columbus. Loyal ranked number 3 in the polls. Columbus ranked number 8 in the Division 5 polls. Each team at 10-1. Loyal at 18-1. Columbus at 15-4. Neilsville in 3rd. Owen Withy in 4th. Spencer continues their free fall. They're at 6-5 now, 14-5 overall. Colby in 6th. Gilman and Greenwood Grandin each tied at 1-10 in the conference. They both split wins at each other's home gyms. Spencer's at Chequamegon tonight. Rib Lake is at Colby, and Gilman is on the road at New Auburn. That's the pregame show. We turn things over to Mr. Bratcher on the microphone and Miss Croxall on with directing the band and the national anthem. Starting lineups, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com. Sit back and relax for exciting boys basketball.
require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation that all will exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your display of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now at this time, we'd ask that you please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and draw your attention to the American flag for tonight's presentation of the National Anthem presented by the Loyal High School Pep Band under the direction of Ms. Shaylee Croxall. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Auburndale Eagles, a senior wearing number 1, Peyton Weinberger. A junior wearing number 4, Raymond Teska. A senior wearing 21, Joshua Lundgren. A junior, number 23, William Akins. A junior wearing 32, Jackson Ruby. And now your Loyal Greyhounds. A senior wearing 0, Reed Stiglitz. A junior wearing number 2, Carson Ryan.
Friends, Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Starting lineups taken care of. Greyhounds in their home whites with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim going left to right on your screen. Auburndale in their traveling blue with the white numbers, letters, and trim. They'll be going right to left. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoy our broadcast, and we are underway at Loyal. Carson Prine takes the tip. Greyhounds coming off a very hard-earned victory at Owen Withee. 56-50 on Friday, and right back in the saddle again, hosting Auburndale. Stiglitz will inbound. Lamovic up top to Tofar. Back to Stiglitz, far side. Tofar in the corner. They're looking for Lamovic on the block. Covered by Akins. Floater from Stiglitz off the mark. Prime with the rebound. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Gruby with the rebound ahead to Lundgren. They give the ball up to Teska, and they'll reset their offense. Three on the way by Teska, no bueno. And Aikens kind of gave up on the rebound and it bounced on the floor right next to him. Loyal lucky about that. High pick and roll that the Greyhounds play. Lamovic, power move up off glass 2. That's what wasn't there Friday up in Owen. Just underway here from Loyal. Shot on the mark, short by Aikens. Rebound for the Greyhounds ahead to Prine. Back to Stiglitz, to Prine in the corner. Lobs it into Tofar. It's tipped. Somebody's got to grab it. Tofar does. He goes in for the deuce. Kane Tofar. Good start for Loyal, as those two gentlemen were kind of taken out of the play last Friday at Owen Withee. Teska. Gruby back to Teska on the far side. He'll dribble. Weinfurter looks for opening. Pressured by Prine. Trying to get it into those big lads. Teska drives in, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. Joe's Refrigeration, your full-service Steel Laval dealer, has been serving Central Wisconsin for 60 years from Withee and now from their Auburndale location. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including equipment for your D. Laval VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration too. Joe's Refrigeration in Withee and now in Auburndale. And the foul is on Rhett Lamovic. And Ray Teska makes the first of 2. Made them both. Auburndale on the board. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game. Shout out to Kathy and Bob Trimble, watching from the recliners on the east side of town. Tofar, good power slide, got the deuce. Tofar with 4. Grandpa Harry and Grandma Sue. I think Sue is here, but Grandpa Harry's at a meeting tonight. Hopefully he's watching on the network. In the corner. Gruby pressured. They get it back up to Lundgren. Stiglitz pressures him. Lundgren lost it. Good defensive play by Prine to knock it loose. Ahead to the Gazelle and knocked out of bounds. No foul. Brandon DeSmit, head coach of Loyal, barks out signals to his lads. Stiglitz will inbound, but we have Ray Teska tying the shoelace. 2 experienced coaches on the floor tonight. Longtime head coach Chan Whitefurtner of Auburndale. Prine from the corner for 3. Yes! A good start for Loyal. So they lead 9-2. Weinfurtner. Teska kicks it out. Lundgren for 3. No. Lamovic pulls down the rebound. Ahead to Deegan. Prine, nice pass, but knocked away. Will Aiken says you'll get nothing like it. Good block. 2 good blocks for the Auburndale Eagles. Inbound by Stiglitz. Tofar. Stiglitz in the corner. Pick and roll to nearly stolen. Prine. Prine got him up in the air. Spin move underneath the Tofar with the deuce. Timeout Auburndale. Back after this. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Felker Brothers of Marshfield, the leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across Central Wisconsin on their accomplishments on the courts, on and off the courts, fields, and rinks. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Back to action here at Loyal. Joe and Chris Anderson on play-by-play and production tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Non-conference boys basketball. Auburndale lost the handle, tipped off of Weinfurter's hands. Greyhounds leading 11-2 here. 2 free throws for the Eagles tonight so far. Deegan crossover spin, lost the handle, good steal. Here goes Teska for 2. Ray Teska with all 4 points belonging to Auburndale. Far side to Prine, dumps it into Lamovic. Lamovic spins out, got Teska jumping right out of his shoes, and that shot off the mark by Prine. And no foul on that, almost steal by Tofar. Akins, Teska. Pull, oh! Bryce Deegan returns the favor. You'll get nothing and like it. Out of bounds for Weinfurter and the Auburndale Eagles on the north end. Got a nice crowd tonight here in Loyal. Both sides of the gym fairly full, and that shot is up and good. Made by Josh Lundgren. Back come the Eagles. It's 11-6. Lamovic and Tofar off to a good start. Tofar misses that one. I must have jinxed him on that shot. Teska kicks it out. Weinfurter 3. Yes. And the Eagles make it a 2-point game. Hunter Walter will check in for Loyal next dead ball. Stiglitz, and that gets the Auburndale fans involved here. Skip out to Stiglitz. Deegan for 3 from the corner, no. And they're going to get Prine for the contact foul. Taylor Credit Union is your full-service financial cooperative. Their passion is to support your journey wherever it may go. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today. Taylor Credit Union, Abbotsford and Medford. Weinfurter will take the ball over the timeline. Man-to-man defense employed by Loyal. Teska, speedy guard. Good spin move by Akins. Knocked away but tracked down by Lundgren. Only one sub so far, and that's been for Loyal. Pull-up jumper for Teska. No bueno. Deegan with the rebound. Ahead to Prine. Prine dribbles. Hunter Walter faked the shot. He rotated. A little bit out of Hunter's range. He's a good about 15 feet and in. Prine, floater, no. Tofar, foul, oh no! And he got it put back. Notice the official, he slapped his hands to indicate that ball was just blocked. The ball was blocked, no contact. Good officiating. Weinfurter off glass, no bueno. Walter with the rebound. Trying to get another basket. Stiglitz off glass, left hand for 2. Back to a 6-point advantage for Loyal. Carson Bremer will check in for the Greyhounds. Next dead ball. Coming in for Auburndale will be Trevin Sievers. That shot missed. Deegan with the rebound. Takes it up. They'll reset the offense. Pressured by Lundgren. Stiglitz. Back up top to Tofar. They swing it to Prine. Prine thought about a 3. Deegan drives. Floater. Doesn't drop. He gets the rebound, puts it back, but fouled and will shoot 2. For deer hits, small dings, and accidents of all kinds, take your vehicle to Frayne Body Shop. They're ASE certified, offer free estimates, and they'll work with your insurance company. Take your vehicle to Frayne's Body Shop, family and locally owned, just off Highway 13 in beautiful downtown Unity. Deegan makes the first of 2. Colton Brandel checks in also for Auburndale. That foul was called on Jackson Gruby, his first. Second free throw for senior Bryce Deegan. And that off the mark, good rebound pulled on by Akins. Colton Brandel, the other lad who came in for Auburndale at the last dead ball. Weinfurter to Brandel. Sievers pressured by Deegan. Lundgren, 3. No, rebound. Hunter Walter knocked away, and he pulled it out. Lamovico returned for Loyal. Tofar, his pass knocked away. He thought Walter was going to keep going, and he stopped. And the shot and the foul, Lundgren went for it and was fouled. Hunter Walter called for the foul. The one negative about Hunter Walter's game is he sometimes gets into foul trouble. 2 free throws for Lundgren. The first one is good. Lamovico replaced Tofar. Happy birthday, by the way, to Joe Almond. Joe Almond celebrating his birthday today, so we wish him birthday wishes. Second one goes awry, and Deegan lost his balance. No foul, he just fell down. Lundgren, 3, short. Somebody pick it up. Lundgren sticks a fork in it. No, someone's got it. Jump ball. Yep. Between Lamovic and Lundgren. Prine will check in. Deegan will have a seat. Yeah, he wasn't fouled. Bryce Deegan just landed awkwardly. He's okay. Kind of took a pretty good thump on the floor in his backside. Approaching the midway point of the first half. Lundgren drives in. Brandel. Back to Weinfurter, thought about a 3. Sievers. Oh, Lundgren wanted to take a 3 there, but pulled it back. That defense for Loyal has really picked up. Off to a good start, leading by 6. 8:40 left in the first half. So they're going to run their offense patiently, which is a very long and well-known trait for Auburndale. They don't take a bad shot. They just wear you down. Break down that defense. Brandel drives, goes in, shoots it. No. In the hands of Carson Bremer. Switches it out to Stiglitz. Bremer thought about a 3, but good defense by the Eagles. Lobbed into Lamovic, off glass. That's his specialty. Rhett Lamovic off to a good start for Loyal. Brandel traveled. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Stiglitz takes the ball over the timeline. Back to Stiglitz in the corner. Skip pass over to Bremer. Underneath to Walter and the block. Kicks it out to Stiglitz. Walter out. Loyal will take some time and run some clock and get what they want. Prine baseline drive cut off by Teska. Here the Auburndale fans in front of us cheering on their defense. See how patient Loyal is. They've held the ball for probably a good 30 seconds. Prine drives in and blocked by Akins. Here comes Auburndale. Lundgren doesn't get it. Rebound for Lamovic. Ahead now to Prine. Prine spins, puts that shoulder in too hard off glass. Prine and Teska really battling on defense and offense. Lundgren with Bremer pressuring. Spin move by Lundgren. Bremer's got him in height. Lundgren a little faster. Weinfurter drives in. Floater off glass, doesn't drop. Walter rips down the rebound. Lamovic powers in and he's fouled on the floor, no shot. Mutual. Brad Cricklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. You can contact them today for a free quote. King Tofar back in for the Greyhounds. He'll replace Hunter Walter. Trevin Sievers checks in for Auburndale. Greyhounds leading by 8. Into Tofar on the block. He swings it out to Prine. Nothing there. That young man Teska is pretty quick. He and Prine battling there and count the basket. And the foul on Weinfurter. Much to the dismay of the Auburndale fans on our side of the court. Old-fashioned three-point play attempt. Free throw is up and off the back iron. Tracked down by Teska. Coming up on 5 minutes here in the first half. Sievers, floater, no. Put back on the rebound, didn't drop for Gruby. Akins pulled down the rebound out to Teska. Yeah, and he traveled. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. We'll talk about them after this timeout. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
We'll start talking again about our friends from the Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29, with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at bewell-studio.com. Back after the Auburndale timeout. Loyal on the offense, off glass. Guess what? Good for Lamovic. That's his move. He likes the glass. Lundgren's 3 rims out. Greyhounds take the ball. Stiglitz far side over the timeline. They double team. Prine to Bremer, couldn't put a fork in it. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop shop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford. You can also go online to BigBearDown.com. 22-10 with 4 minutes left in the first half. And once I get through my reads from our fine sponsors, I will take a peek at who's watching on YouTube tonight. I know Kathy and Bob Trimble have chimed in. They always are watching. I think Harry Tofar is sitting in his recliner tonight too. He had a meeting he had to go to. As soon as it's over, he goes home. Nice back down, but Akins couldn't make it go in. Just too hard off glass. They skip it over to Prine. They're going 1-3-1, and they're looking to double team on the top. Tofar out to Prine. He'll pop a 3. No. Strong rebound for Akins. Weinfurter will take the ball over the timeline. Good drive by Akins. Pull-up jumper. No, he can't buy a basket. Good, strong rebound by Brandel. Back to Weinfurter up top, under 3 minutes. Teska. He and Prine are having a battle out there tonight. Lundgren, spin move on Bremer. Tried to feed it in to Brandel, but pass was knocked down. Greyhounds on the offense. Corner for Tofar. He'll flip it back up on top. They look to double team. It's a 1-3-1. Skip past the Prine. In the Bremer. Lamovic. They rotate it back out. Good rotation. Bremer for 3. He can hit that. Doesn't go. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first half. Remains 22-10. Auburndale with a chance to cut it to 9 here. Weinfurter fouled and will shoot 2. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. You can also get more information by going online to ShedsDelivered.com. That foul on Carson Prine, his second. And Ray Teska shooting 2. Bryce Deegan will check in for the Greyhounds. Ray Teska, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe so far. Junior Ray Teska wears number 4, makes the second. And the Auburndale fans encouraging their lads on, you can hear. Minute 40 left. Patient offense, too high of a lob pass. They tried to get it down to Lamovic. That pass off the mark from Bremer. 3 on the way. Good for Will Akins. Akins with the 3. And they've cut it to 8. A minute 10 left here in half number 1. Lamovic skip pass, intercepted by Weinfurter. He anticipated that. Good thinking by the senior number 1. Back to Teska. Teska now has Bryce Deegan defending him. In to Brandel. Weinfurter for 3. No. Lundgren picks up the loose change and gets the basket. And back comes Auburndale. They've cut it to 6. 25 seconds left here in half number 1. Skip past to Bremer. And Lundgren. It's going to remain Greyhound ball. timeout, Loyal. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Coming out of the full timeout by Loyal, there's 18.3 seconds left. Greyhounds inbounding on the south end. Reed Stiglitz doing the honors. Into Tofar, and they get a block foul call. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. That foul called on Ray Teska, Colton Brandel, his first. Only 8 total fouls called between the two teams, 15 seconds. 10. All called for a traveling is Bremer. And a turnover by the Greyhounds, an unforced error. That will give Auburndale the ball. They'll take the ball across the way where the violation occurred. They've got 7 seconds right on the button. Lundgren into Weinberger. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teska. And no bueno, that'll do it. Halftime. Loyal 22. Auburndale 16. Back after these messages, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Our passion, your
today, tomorrow,
future
journey. Our passion, your journey. Taylor Credit Union is your local full-service financial cooperative. As your community-owned credit union, our passion is to support your journey, whatever it may be and wherever it may go. From savings to checking, home to auto, and IRAs to investments, we have the products, services, and rates for your today, tomorrow, and future. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome back to Loyal High School and Zaleski Sports broadcast of non-conference boys basketball tonight. We're at halftime here in Loyal. It's 22-16 Greyhounds over the Eagles. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game. Our obligatory shot of Gary Morrison sweeping the floor at halftime. Shout out to his mom and dad. Also some other shout outs to Bob Ross, Kevin and Kathy Klimke, Ryan Lavengood, Basketball 80728. He's rooting for Carson Prime. And we know that Kathy and Bob Trimble are watching as well. Let's look at the stats here as far as what I have in the scorebook at halftime for the Auburndale Eagles. 3 points from Peyton Weinfurter, 5 from Ray Teska, 5 also from Josh Lundgren, and 3 for Jay Kearns. The Eagles shooting 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. For the Greyhounds with 22 points. Reed Stiglitz with 4, 3 for Carson Prime. Bryce Deacon has only chipped in 1 at this point. Kane Tofar has 8. Rhett Lemovic with 6. No player really in any foul trouble. Couple with 1. Carson Prime for Loyal has 2 fouls. That's about it. There weren't too many fouls called in the first half. Only 4 for each team. Get your names on the live chat list, the top messages. I'll give you a shout out over the air tonight. Got a dandy crowd watching. Tanner Lepper is checked in. So Tanner Lepper's going to be pretty busy. He's going to be watching DC Everson Spash, and then he's going to be at Spash on Friday the 13th. Yeah, we got a Friday the 13th this week, so look out. We'll take a break here for a couple more messages from our sponsors. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Welcome back to Loyal, where the Greyhounds lead the Eagles 22-16. Take a minute to look. I took some time to look at the mid-season report seedings for both of these teams. Auburndale is in D4, and all right at this time at the mid-season point, Auburndale was projected to be a number 5 seed, and they would be hosting Crandon, who's projected to be a 12 seed. Marathon is marked to be the number 1 seed in their sectional, followed by Hurley, Neilsville third with a 3 seed, Spencer with a 4, Auburndale a 5, Edgar a 6, Stratford an 8, Colby a 10, and Abbey 11. And if I did this right, if you take these mid-season seedings, Marathon, Hurley, Neilsville, and Spencer would all get byes because they're the top 4. As I said before, Auburndale would host Crandon, Edgar would host Abbotsford, Phillips would host Colby, and Stratford would host Chequamegon. As you look at the Greyhounds at the mid-season seed report, Loyal with the number 1 seed in their sectional, followed by Prentice, Mellon, Columbus Catholic with the 4 seed, Rib Lake a 5, Athens a 6, Flambeau a 7, Owen Withy 8, Lake Holcomb 9, Thorpe 10, Greenwood Granton 11, Gilman 12. Those two could flip. Cornell 13, Butternut 14, and Mercer 15. And the way I looked at it, and this is just me. This is nothing official. This is just taking the mid-season seed reports and kind of drawing up a rough map. Loyal would receive a bye in the first round. Prentice would host Mercer. Mellon would host Butternut. Marshfield Columbus would host Cornell. Rib Lake would host Gilman. Athens would host Greenwood Granton. Flambeau would host Thorpe. And Owen Withy would host Lake Holcomb. But that's preliminary. The girls' seedings will be decided this Sunday, which means tournament is about 2 weeks away from tomorrow night. Again, all this information I put together I got from the WIAA mid-season seed report. So we'll see how it happens. Back to action here. And a shout out to Chris and Tara Shale as they've chimed in as well. Thanks for giving me the reminder. Back to action here. Greyhounds on the offense. In the Tofar. Lamovic, deuce. Lamovic with 8. Greyhounds off to a strong start here in the game. They have never trailed. Auburndale struggled to score. It took 2 free throws to break the lid off the top of the rim. They've done well so far. They trail by 8. Akins, Teska. Too many passes, I think. He tried to get it into Gruby and got stolen away. Bryce Deegan. Stiglitz. Gotta wonder about Reed Stiglitz if he breaks out into a strong game. He's one heck of a good shooter from 3. If he gets hot, look out. Here's the 3. Lamovic with the rebound. Tofar will drive, cut off. Up to Lamovic. And Stiglitz will reset. Pressured by Lundgren. crossover. Prine and Teska battle is going to be a tough one tonight. Good defense for Auburndale. Man to man. A couple of the moms clapping here to encourage their defense for Auburndale. Nearly taken away by Lundgren. Deegan tracks it down. Lob in to Tofar. Tofar tried to make that extra pass. Knocked away out of bounds. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neillsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Orman to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Orman in Neillsville today. 2 minutes into the second half. 24-16. Deegan for three. No. Good rebound for Lundgren. Baseline drive by Teska off the top of the rebound, top of the board. Lamovic with the rebound. It didn't touch the stanchion or the support safety rope, so it wasn't out of bounds. Prine will give it up to Stiglitz up top. Deegan to Tofar. Should turn around and shoot that. Stiglitz, three, no. And foul on Tofar. Strong rebound for Will Akins. Gets fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. You can also let them cater to your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturdays, 8 to 4. And you can pair that with Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds that they make every day. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. And Lundgren had his cheese curds and got a triple. And they've cut it to 5. Remember, you want to be my friend. Nasonville Dairy Cheese Curds, Smith Brothers Meats. And another turnover. Teska picks it up. Waiting for somebody to bring me some of those yet sometime this season. Every once in a while, somebody will drop off some cheese curds. Teska drives in, cut off. Tipped by Prine, tipped away. Weinfurter will track it down, no over and back as it was first contacted by defense and knocked over. They want a reach foul on Prine. They've switched up. They put Prine on Weinfurter. Another one, a lot of contact. Teska back out to Weinfurter. No. Lamovic and Gruby getting after it down on the block. These lads are playing hard. Weinfurter falls down. Stiglitz can't get it. Shot by Lamovic. No. Tofar. Yep. Gets the rebound again. And count the basket and the foul. And we've got a technical foul called as well. They call the foul on Will Akins.
Foul is on Smith. That is his first, team second.
And I think they call the technical foul on Kane Tofar. So 2 free throws for Tofar on the foul. Or 1, excuse me. And now we go to the other end as the technical foul was called on Kane Tofar after the basket. I think his exuberance at earning that tough basket, I don't think he said the magic word, but he got a little bit too energetic, and Lundgren will shoot the technical fouls, makes the first. Now that doesn't count as a personal foul. It counts as a team foul, but I don't believe it counts as a personal foul. I can look that up. Don't call that very often. 3 on the way. Good for Colton Brandel, and back come the Eagles. And a push on Kane Tofar. Auburndale will continue possession, but then they got a moving screen on Akins. That's his second.
Team second.
It does. So I am mistaken. I went to the Googler. It does count as a personal foul. So Tofar now with 3. So I was mistaken. I know it counts as a team foul as well, especially if it goes to the coach. And Auburndale has come out with increased exuberance here in the second half. They've cut it down to a 2-point lead. Just knocked the ball out of bounds. Loyal's got to dig deep and come back here if they want to keep the lead. Hunter Walter now in for Tofar. Stiglitz. Prime. Lobs it into Lamovic and knocked away. Lamovic grabs it, powers himself in, but he is fouled and will shoot 2. Jackson Gruby called for his second, or is that his third? That's his third. Colton Brandel will check in. And Lamovic makes the first of 2. Colton Brandel will come in for Auburndale. This is a very spirited non-conference rivalry between these two schools. Going back to when I was skinny and had hair back in the late 1980s. Free throws also in and good, but did he call it off backboard? Full timeout. Loyal. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Swansky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We have an outstanding group of people tuned in tonight. Thank you for your viewership. And when you watch our ads or listen to our reads, make sure you patronize these people who are helping to bring basketball and other sports free to you, to your homes, as they sponsor these games free of charge. Weinfurter over to Akins. Teska drives, spins on Deegan. Deegan knocks it away. Teska comes back with it. Bryce Deegan faithful to the left of your screen. The Kane Tofar corner you can see with Grandma Olson in the wheelchair watching the game. Teska 3! Ray Teska with the tray. It's a 1-point game, just under 12 minutes. Another character-building game for both of these teams. Deegan for 3 from the corner, no. Stieglitz, airborne, deuce on the putback. Reed, Stieglitz. Here comes Auburndale. Can they match? Teska again for 3, no. Another strong rebound by Stieglitz. Brandel will pressure from behind. Walter back up to Stieglitz, far side. They skip it over to Prine. He'll drive, kick it out. Stieglitz will take a 3. Oh, Nelly! Stieglitz for the tray. Back to a 6-point advantage for Loyal. Auburndale had it down to a 1-point, and 5 points later, it's a 6-point advantage again for Loyal. Teska, he'll take another 3. That's offline. Lamovic tracks down the rebound. They'll give it up to Stieglitz. Prine on the far side. You can see the Bryce Deegan fan club with his face on the left side. Lamovic called for the player control foul. Good call by the official. Kevin Hagan is rooting for Loyal. Rose Hasanoral is saying, go Auburndale, Eagles eat Greyhounds for dinner. I like it when people chime in. It's good to know. Boy, we got a super dandy crowd. Thanks for tuning in. And keep chiming in, please. Steal by Deegan away from Teska. Here goes the Gazelle. No, couldn't get the layup to drop. And it's going to go out of bounds off from Prine and belong to Auburndale. Whew. What a game for a Monday night. Weinfurter, now Lundgren up top. These two teams have a pretty good rivalry. Deegan, get that out of my house. Prine, knocked away by Weinfurter. Good defensive play. He spins, kicks it out. Akins, no. Foul. And I think they're going to get Lamovic for the foul. No, they got it on Hunter Walter. That's his second. 15 foul on Loyal. Peyton Weinfurter will inbound for the Eagles on the south end. Into Lundgren. Now to Brandel. Teska into Lundgren on the block. Lundgren shot off the mark. Tracked down on the rebound by Prine to give it over to Stieglitz. Brandel will pressure. Get it ahead to Deegan. Deegan baseline pull-up jumper, no. And Hunter Walter ties up Teska. It's a jump ball. Arrow points to Auburndale. Travis Severs comes in. Trevin Severs, pardon me. Jackson Gruby. Ray Teska and Colton Brandel have a seat. Yeah, if you want to get a shout out on the air, leave your name. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you some recognition. Some people do my Facebook Messenger or my texts. I don't check those as often. Lundgren, 3, that's way off the mark. But guess what? Severs is there, but he lost the handle. It's going to go out of bounds to Loyal. And Auburndale's going to pressure. Coach Weinfurter says play up. Stieglitz. One of the moms in front of us is very intense and wants a foul, wants him to play. And it's going to be out of bounds. I think they call the foul.
Foul is on Severs. That is his first, team 4.
Trevin Severs called for his first, 4th team. 8:43 left. Pretty much a full house here in the doghouse in Loyal. Monday night in February. Stiglitz pressured by Weinfurter. Weinfurter and that Auburndale defense is really intensified in the second half. Lamovic off glass. 2. Back to an 8-point advantage. Josh Lundgren. Peyton Weinfurter will drive on Prime. Cut off. Sievers pressured by Deegan. And now the Loyal fans clapping to encourage their defense. And a turnover dropped right into Bryce Deegan's hands. Hunter Walter will take the 15-footer. It's short that time. Had a good look. Didn't drop. Sievers in the lane, knocked away by Prine. Prine wanted the foul. Prine short, gets his own rebound, puts it up and got it. What a tough shot by Carson Prine. Holy cow. Now it's a 10-point advantage for Loyal. They've gone on a 9-0 run here in the last couple minutes and lead by 10. Akins. Now to Sievers, Lundgren, back to Akins. Weinfurter. Boy, that defense is stout for Loyal. Both defenses have really picked up in the second half. The intensity in this building is cut with a knife. And nice bank shot by Sievers. Lead to 8, 6:35 left. Stiglitz. Give it up to Deegan. He's whip it up top. Back to Stiglitz, who'll drive left-handed. Lost the handle. And out of bounds. Belongs to Auburndale. Ray Teska comes back in for Auburndale. In for Loyal will be number 12, Kane Tofar. So Rose is watching, Tanner is watching, Kevin and Kathy, Ryan, and Bob Ross. Not the painter. Teska near side wheel drive in, cut off by Deegan. Deegan a little bit taller than Prine. Prine and Teska were having quite the grudge match there in the first half. They switched up at halftime. Teska drives baseline, spin move, puts up the jump shot, doesn't fall. Into the hands of Prine on the rebound. He'll take it. Loyal will work some clock here. Deegan dribbles. 3, Stiglitz. Got it! Ooh! What a good shot for Reed Stiglitz. Lead back to 11. Josh Lundgren drives in. Weinfurter, 3. Yes! Peyton Weinfurter with the 3. Timeout. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back here in Loyal, I've got a quick chance to share with you the Week 11 Bounds Zaleski Media Poll rankings of area teams. And D1, Marshfield ranked 7th. And D3, Gale Electric Trempealeau is ranked 8th. And Mosinee is ranked 9th. And D4, Marathon ranked 3rd. Fall Creek ranked 6th. Regis ranked 8th. And in D5, Loyal stays at 3. Columbus at 9. Prentice at 7, and my alma mater Royal now ranked 8th. Stiglitz, 3, no. Tofar is fouled on the rebound. Aikens his 3rd for Auburndale. Still looking for people to chime in with us. Bob, Kevin, Kathy, Ryan, basketball 80728. Kathleen, Tanner, and Rose have chimed in, looking for other people yet. We've got a really dandy crowd watching tonight. Thank you for your viewership. Pretty good game, great game tonight on the network. Deegan, turnaround, yes. Only his 3rd points of the game. Weinfurter, 3, and Deegan tracks down the rebound. Stiglitz. And Stiglitz on the far side will pull it back. Pressured by Weinfurter. Deegan, spin move. Shoots. No. Tofar, yes. 12 for Kane Tofar. Back to a 12-point advantage, and we've got Kane Tofar down on the floor. And a non-contact foul. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Back here in Loyal, Kane Tofar, I didn't see what happened to him, but he fell to the floor on defense and was clutching around his left ankle. He was assisted off by the coach. Brett Lamovic has checked in for him. We wish nothing but the best for Kane. 3, Aikens, yes. Nice shot, Will Aikens. His 2nd 3 of the game. Back to 9 now. Stiglitz pressured by Weinfurter, the senior on senior. And through the wickets of Prine, timeout Loyal. We'll take it as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShudsDelivered.com.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Back to action here. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game from Loyal. Gracie Hassenarl is checked in. She says she's Rose's twin sister, so Rose and Gracie watching tonight. And Brooke Schimmels is rooting for the Hounds. Hunter Walter. And Walter gets his first basket of the night. Josh Lundgren's spin move, cut off by Stiglitz. Walter nearly gave up a basket to Gruby, but a steal for Loyal. Stiglitz, Prine, floater, no. Putback, Stiglitz, no. Lamovic, as he fell, yeah, he traveled. That's a good call. And he fell pretty hard to the floor, winces a little bit. I expect some bruises out of this game, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams always play hard and play. I don't want to say it's a rough game, it's an intense game. And each team has got some time to heal up. Loyal's got a game on Thursday. Auburndale picks the ball back up on Friday at home. Loyal here at home versus Gilman on Thursday. Lundgren, pull-up jumper, short. Put Gruby, no! Deegan says, get that out of here. Back to Stiglitz, and Weinfurter has been really pressuring him hard. Walter to Lamovic up high. Teska really putting the pressure on Prine. Those two have bunted heads all game. Same way here with Stiglitz and Weinfurter. Approaching 2 minutes underneath the D, and couldn't get the layup. Got the rebound, but he's fouled. It's on the floor.
Foul is on Lundgren. That is his
Josh Lundgren called for the foul. 16 foul on Auburndale. And Colton Brando will check in for the Eagles. For Jackson Gruby, get a little more speed. Give up height, but get a little more speed. Stiglitz to inbound. Up to Prine. Shorter, quicker lineup and a hand check foul on Ray Teska. And that will put Carson Prine at the line to shoot 1-and-1. First foul on Teska.
Foul is on Teska. That is his first, team 7th. Loyal is in the bonus. At the line, Carson Prine.
Me and Rose and Chesney Nagel are ready to go get Assumption Royals tomorrow night at Auburndale High School. Shout out to Chesney Nagel. She's watching with us too. And the first one is good for Prine to the bonus. I like when people leave comments. Good to get the audience involved too. Get a little shout out recognition for your viewership. Made them both. Big free throws for Loyal. 13-point lead with 2 minutes left. No foul. High off the backboard. And Lamovic just covering himself up. And no bueno in any of the shots for Auburndale. And Lamovic is going to be sore tomorrow in class. And we got a reach-in foul. Who do they call it on? 23. They call that on Akins. That's his fourth. 8th team foul. And Carson Prine again at the line to shoot 1-and-1. So Gracie and Rose Hasenoral and Chesney Nagel. Shout out to you ladies. And we're drying up some moisture on the south end of the court before we shoot the free throws. Don't forget, we'll stick around for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show at the conclusion of our game tonight. 1-and-1 for Carson Prine. It's up, it's released, and it's good. 1 for 3 in the first half, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of 7, 6 of 7 here in the second half for Loyal. Minute 30 left. Teska, Brandel, back to Teska for 3. Doesn't go. Stiglitz jumps up, gets the rebound, but is fouled. I think they're going to call that on Colton Brandel. They do. And that's the 9th team foul. Carson Bremer will check in for Loyal. Carson Prine will. No, Lamovic's going to come out. They're going to have. I'll tell you, Rhett Lamovic has played very well tonight, and he's bruised and battered. He's taken a couple of tough falls on the floor. 1-1 for Stiglitz. It's up and no. Tracked down by Brandel. He'll push. Minute 20. Brandel up, no. Hunter Walter pulls down the rebound. Prine. And he's fouled, and that's going to be double bonus time for Loyal. They call that on Colton Brandel, his third, but that's the 10th team foul on Auburndale. So 2 free throws the rest of the way for any foul except player control. And now they're bringing in the reserves for Coach Weinfurter. I'll try to catch him as fast as I can. First free throw is up and good. And we've got Grayshak in. We've got Bowman in. We've got Kearns in. Dorhorst is in. Sievers is in. And I'll get the Loyal ones here in a minute. Second free throw rims out. Loyal's Bremer, Walter, Ridge Ashbeck, Prine, and Rory Hansen. 1 minute left. Get a chance for the reserves to get a little playing time. Nearly a foul on Hansen. Rory always wears that distinctive headband. And he commits the foul. Joe Treffinger will check in along with Jake Lintner for Loyal. .45 seconds remaining in this one. Shot off the mark. Rich Ashbeck can't grab it. .30 seconds. I didn't catch who made that one, dear, did you? Who made that last basket, gentlemen? Oh, they can't. Three, got it. 30. So we'll give that to Kyle Bowman. He'll get a 2. And that's going to do it as Loyal picks up the tough earned victory tonight over a determined Auburndale squad by the final score of 51-37. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Big win tonight for the loyal Greyhounds. Everybody's always trying to get out in the house for the Greyhounds as they defeated the Auburndale Eagles 51-37. We'll take a moment to look at the scorebook. First for the Auburndale Eagles. Auburndale led by Peyton Weinfurter with 6, 3 from Colton Brandel, 8 for Ray Teska, 2 for Trevin Sievers, 10 for Josh Lundgren, 3 for Will Atkins, 3 also for Jay Kearns, and 2 for Kyle Bowman. The Eagles shot 6 of 8 for the game from the free throw line. By the way, the JV game was won by Auburndale 41-39, so back-to-back really exciting close games here tonight in Loyal. 21 second half points for the Eagles. For the Loyal Greyhounds, who have improved to 19-1 on the season. Here's the scoring for Loyal. Reed Stiglitz with 12, 10 for Carson Prine, 3 for Bryce Deegan, Kane Tofar and Rhett Lamovic each with 12. Hunter Walter with 2. The Greyhounds shot 8 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. Scored 29 points in the second half. As we look ahead to Auburndale, they will have a couple of days to rest and practice, as they will play again on Friday the 13th. They will host the Abbotsford Falcons. And Loyal has a few days off, and they will take on the Gilman Pirates here on Thursday night. Magical season for the Loyal Greyhounds as they improve to 19-1 overall. They're in a dogfight for first place in the Clover Belt East at 10-1 with Marshfield Columbus. That game coming up in about a week and a half. The girls' basketball brackets will be released. Well, they're going to do them on Sunday. They should be released later Sunday afternoon, evening. We'll see where everybody is placed. See if my predictions that I gave you a couple of weeks ago are anywhere near close to what actually pans out. Waiting here for Coach DeSmet and the player to be interviewed here. Kane Tofar did take a tumble tonight. Not sure what happened, but he fell to the floor and grabbed his left ankle. He was assisted off the court. We wish him nothing but the best. And we'll let everybody do some cleanup here and wait for Coach DeSmet. Here's Coach DeSmet. Tough game tonight. Another character builder. What are your thoughts?
Auburndale is just so well coached. I mean, you can tell why their program has been so good and for so long is because they just do the fundamental things so well. And we talked to our guys before the game that it's not going to be 10 seconds into an offensive possession. It might be 25 seconds, and you're going to have to find easy ones in transition because when they're set and locked in on the half-court D, it's really difficult. And so give those guys Auburndale credit, and they played really physical, especially with our bigs down low. They didn't shy away from that. But I also think then our guys did a really good job responding in the second half. The passing, getting to the paint, trusting it, staying strong on two, and we hit some big shots in the end, so it was good.
Back-to-back tough games over the weekend. Friday night, you play on a Monday night. That's not easy.
No, it's not. Then you got one practice in between, and it's not easy, but it's also something that prepares you, for the end of this road here into March and in the playoffs. And that's good. We tell these guys like that's what you want. You need to be tested. You need to be challenged, and how we respond to it and how we grow from it is what prepares us for a playoff run, hopefully. And so that's good. Like, we need to embrace those challenges.
Well, thanks for your time, and we wish you best luck on Thursday night.
Thank you.
You bet. Reed Stiglitz and Carson Prine. Reed, you got off to a good start tonight. That had to feel good.
Yeah, it felt good. It always feels good to get off to a nice start right away in the game.
You had a lot of ups tonight. I mean, you're in the land of giants pulling down some pretty big rebounds.
Yeah, that's what. Just go up and get what you can, and I went up for everything, and I came down with some.
And Carson, you and Ray Teska got to know each other pretty well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did a little bit, it's whatever.
I mean, it was pretty intense, but, I mean, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he laid a little cheap one, but, not going to say anything else.
No, you're best not. Well, boys, we're going to put you in the house. You know how this works, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get out of the way and count to three.
I'll go first. I'm Reed Stiglitz.
And I'm Carson Prine.
And we're in the house.
Thanks, fellas. Good luck to you. You bet. Take care. Carson Prine and Reed Stiglitz in the house tonight. Again, the big win for the Greyhounds non-conference matchup as they defeat Auburndale 51-37. For my wife, Chris, this is Joe Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on Thursday. I know Friday we're back here for sure, but I've got a busy week. Well, wherever our roads may pass, they pass. Take care, everybody. Again, Loyal 51 and Auburndale 37. Have a great night.